Hey, good afternoon, everybody. This is Josh Wilmoth with Georgetown Leaders, and I've got a very special guest with us today. I've got Lindsay Ruckner. She's the admissions director with Zion Lutheran School in Walburg, Texas. I asked her to come on today to talk a little bit about what's going on up there in Walburg and what's going on with school and with COVID-19 and all the social distancing issues and things going around and how they're dealing with it up there. So, Lindsay, thank you so much for joining us today. Tell us a little bit about Zion School.
Sure. Thanks for having me, Josh. So Zion Lutheran School is a Christian school, and we serve students in 3-year-old preschool all the way up through 8th grade. And so we give them just a great foundation of faith, strong academics, and strong community as they go out into the world, into high school and beyond. So we serve Williamson County. So about half of our students live in the Georgetown area, but then we go even into parts of Bell County. So we are really a wide variety of areas that we serve. And then our mission is connect, grow, and serve. And so we just incorporate that into all that we do through the school.
Awesome.
We're, located north of Georgetown.
Okay.
So we're near Walburg. We're a Georgetown address, but great rural campus on 40 acres. So our kids love it.
I know it's beautiful up there.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, good. Well, we've been talking with business owners and nonprofit leaders on georgetownleaders.com, and they've been telling us a little bit about how their life has changed in the business side of things. Sure. Tell us about in the school side of things, because it's a business and, from the education and with our children. So talk to us a little bit about what school looked like before COVID-19 and social distancing and maybe how you guys have made adjustments since then.
Sure. So before COVID-19, we had a traditional school day, 7:55 to 3:15 p.m. with aftercare available. We had 184 students, and so we were really excited to add a second preschool class this year. So we actually had 2 3-year-old classes. We were in the springtime, we were gearing up for track season. We had played 1 game in our soccer season, and just lots of spring events on the calendar. Our 8th graders were going to Washington, D.C. We had outdoor education, field trips, field days, just all of those fun spring and end of year events that obviously got interrupted with all of this. So when COVID-19 hit, we had a week of spring break, and then within 4 days, our teachers were able to launch our continuous learning plan. And I just can't say enough about our teachers during this time, because the pivot they were able to make and move to an online platform for our students. They just did a phenomenal job. They were actually able to continue with new instruction and not just review. So, we were able to still cover our curriculum in a great way, in a creative way. So our IT director, Stephanie Sauls, was able to create a landing page on our website. And so our parents just had to go to our website, click on their class, and then they would see their weekly plans, submitting things electronically. Zoom meetings, which they did that from 3-year-old preschool all the way up through our middle school. We increased our social media presence just to continue to keep folks connected and tell Zion's story. One thing that was really awesome is that we were one of the only Lutheran schools in the country to be able to conduct an in-person graduation for our kindergarten and 8th grade students. And so a huge thank you to Central Texas Olive Ranch that hosted us out there. The Swafford family opened their doors. It was an outdoor event. We were able to do that under the agricultural rules, according to Governor Abbott's protocols. And so we were able to do that with social distancing, and those kids were just so excited to be able to see each other and have that closure to the year. We had a drive-through parade on the last day of school, which was a lot of fun for the students to come through with decorated vehicles, and, teachers were all, dressed for summer, and that was really fun. But, a lot of the exciting things are going on at Zion. We have lots of new construction with, our church is building a new modern worship center. And so That's taking place right now. And so they were able to work more quickly, like they had to trench through the parking lot. They wouldn't have been able to do that during this time if school was in session. And then we're also building a new athletics field, which will be just on the south end of our campus. So that will be football and soccer field. So that's getting built right now. And then we were able to start our renovations to restrooms inside. So the place is going to look really different. And, you know, that's exciting to be able to move forward with those plans, even during these uncertain times. So we have awesome support from our congregation, from our community families that step up to the plate when needed. So it was great to see that.
That is awesome. I love how, you know, taking this scary and unknown time that none of us have ever lived through and experienced, and being able to leverage technology to make things happen for the classrooms, and then also teaming that with, you know, just an opportunity to make things go faster on campus and move things forward in building the new worship center and the football and soccer fields, and that's great. I think that's a testament to your leadership team there and everything that's going on there, and just you know, it probably speaks a lot to the growth in the area and how much folks are coming to, you know, the Georgetown area that we're all feeling right now.
Absolutely. And I think our small school was a real advantage during these times, because we are already so connected. And, you know, it was really cool to see our teachers connect even on a different level with our students. And they can do that in our environment. So, you know, as a Christian school, our teachers were praying for our students daily. You know, it's so important in these times.
Absolutely. Well, good. So a lot of transition, a lot of moving parts. You have any tips and tricks that you can share with other nonprofits, with other business owners out there, with other leaders in the community on just the challenges that we're facing every single day and how maybe you guys overcame them?
Sure. I think, you know, the biggest tip I guess I have is the importance of having a plan. But also to be flexible. You know, we were able to put that plan together for continuous learning very quickly, but then also realize that there had to be a ton of flexibility, because every student's situation was different at home. You know, whether they had access to technology or working parents, whatever. And so there was tons of grace involved this quarter on both ends. And so, you know, just the ability to adapt is so important in these times. We are already looking ahead to next year, to the next school year, and we do plan to start in person on Thursday, August 13th. That's our first day of school. And the teachers are actually working over the summer to solidify plans for all using the same platform moving forward. And so if we do have, you know, any kind of resurgence and, you know, have to go online again for a period of time, that, you know, we're ready to do that and have those plans in place. So we'll follow what Georgetown ISD does pretty closely. You know, we're keeping up to date on all of those news reports, but as of right now, we are good to start on August 13th. So, and our teachers are actually doing some technology training this summer. And that's thanks to some outside funding that we were able to receive, partnered with Georgetown ISD. So that's been very helpful for our teachers.
That's awesome. I know it's exciting for all the parents that are watching today to hear that school is looking to start on time and in regular fashion. But yet, you know, I think it's great that you guys are being flexible and knowing that we don't know what tomorrow is going to bring.
Well, and we are also one of the only schools in the area to offer summer camp throughout the summer. So we do have that available starting June 1st, following all of the CDC protocols with cleaning and, you know, certain numbers allowed into the building and all that. But that's for ages 4 through 12. And so that will start on Monday, and we'll have 1 week off in June and then another week off in July. But we're excited to be able to offer that. We have the most students signed up for that we've ever had for this next week. So kids are ready to go somewhere.
That is great.
Yeah.
That is great. So if somebody wants to learn more about Zion Lutheran School, or events and things going on this summer, or if they want to come take a look at the campus, how do they get in touch with you? Talk to us about social media. I know you mentioned that earlier. How can they get in touch and connect with you guys?
So we are on social media on Facebook and Instagram under Zion Lutheran Church and School or Zion Wahlberg. And then go to our website, zionwahlberg.org. If you go to the admissions tab, you can see my name on there, Lindsay Ruckner, and email me directly. I will be able to start conducting tours in June. So definitely excited about that. I know we have several families that inquired about Zion over this time period, and they're ready to come see the school. And so we'll be able to start that in June.
Awesome. That is awesome. Well, Lindsay, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us today. And I know you guys are doing some wonderful things up there. And I just appreciate you, carving out and chatting with us a little bit about what's going on at the school and with summer camps and all that good stuff. And I look forward to having you guys back on here again and maybe talking a little bit more about lessons learned here in the future.
Thank you, Josh. Appreciate your time.
Yes, ma'am. Take care, Lindsay. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye.